It's Wednesday, everybody, of the second week of Advent, and I want to talk about Mary. So, tucked into Advent are two Marian, one is a solemnity, the other is a feast, but two Marian things, shall we say, reminding us who Mary is. And they're important because of Mary's role in salvation history, because Mary plays a big role. So I watched with the RCIA people last night a video about the solemnity that we celebrate tomorrow, which is the Immaculate Conception. So I'll remind us what that is, because I'm not sure that we as Catholics think about it or 100% understand it. We were talking about it at our CIA, and I had a great video with Father Mike Schmitz, the guy who did the Bible in a year. So Father Mike talked about the Immaculate Conception and did a great job explaining it. I'm not going to try to repeat that. But in essence, it's a theological concept that Mary was conceived without original sin. Now, I'm going to remind you, we know what original sin is. That's what happened because our first parents, Adam and Eve, decided to disobey God. And the rest of humanity is tainted by that. So what we believe about Mary is that God, in his providence, protected and allowed Mary to be conceived with what you and I, by virtue of our humanity and our connection to our first parents, are tainted by. That taint is what causes our sinfulness and all of the things that cause humanity to be dysfunctional, okay? God, in his providence, protected Mary from that so that she could be the Mother of God. And Father Mike said something really good, so I'm going to plagiarize him and tell you what he said, because it's true. We hold Mary, the Mother of God, as the greatest of our saints. In the litany of saints that we hear at Easter, Mary is always first. And Father Mike talked about Mary, and he said, so what did Mary do? Because think about all of the saints in our communion of saints. They all have done remarkable things, right? What did Mary do? And so Father Mike said this. He said, did she found a religious order? Did she found a hospital? And he listed a variety of things. And he said, no. What Mary did is what Adam and Eve didn't. She said yes to God. And so, on the inspiration of Father Mike, let us all be inspired to say yes to God and to honor the Virgin Mary for her role in our salvation. Without her yes, there would be, because I'm sure God would have fixed it some way, but God knew Mary. God knew her heart and knew that she would trust him and say yes. That, my friends, is what Christmas is. The yes of Mary. And not only Mary, Joseph. Imagine Joseph taking on Mary, pregnant, and saying yes to the mission of becoming the stepfather to the Son of God. Thanks be to God for Advent. So with all the craziness that goes on because of the things that we think we should do and have to get done and all of that, may we remember the beauty of what we celebrate at Advent and what it means to our life and ultimately to our salvation. Have a great week, everybody, and I will see you at Mass on the start of the third week of Advent. So you all know what that is, right? Gaudete Sunday. You get a splash of pink, God reminding us that He is on the way. Thanks be to God. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you on the weekend.